Hi, so today we're going to be doing two different Mother's Day cards, and I'm just redoing this video because Cricut came out with a 4 card card maker. I didn't buy that because I already know how to do it without it, but it did change the process a little bit. So now you don't have to go into Cricut Joy to find the cards anymore. You can just go to projects, and like today I'm doing Mother's Day, so I typed in Mother's Day, and then there's a bunch of different options, and I saved a couple that I'm gonna do. So we'll start with the simple one first. And then so now the difference is you're gonna have to pick R20 if you're using the standard 4.25 by 5.5 inch card. So I'm just gonna click on matte. And then from here, it's the same process. I align the center of my card on the 6-inch vertical line. Like I'm just imagining the crease right there. And then we're gonna make it equidistant on the top and the bottom, and then on the sides. So if you can imagine like a even space border right around the card. And for my base material, I'm just going to use cardstock. So this is what the cards look like. It's a cream card with a gold cardstock, a really nice glitter gold cardstock. I'm just going to take out 2 cards since we're going to be making 2. So today I'm using a standard grip mat, but mine is really old and not that sticky. I would recommend using a light grip unless yours is like mine. So I'm just going to open the card up and find the crease, and I'm going to put the crease along the 6-inch vertical line. And then I'm going to make sure those 2 points are even. And when I mean even, they're the same width away from the 1-inch horizontal line and the 6-inch horizontal line. I hope that makes sense. And it's really important to get this measurement correct. You can use a ruler. I kind of just eyeball it and wiggle it around because you don't want it to be lopsided and then the corners cuts that hold in the insert card cuts out of the paper. So do take some time to make sure that this is properly aligned, and then I'll get my brayer and flatten the paper down. You never were a good liar, so why the hell would you try to pull the wool over my eyes like I'm done? Okay, so I'm going to take the mat out of the machine and then peel the mat away from the cardstock to prevent curling. And a lot of the pieces will stick on the mat. Afterwards, you can just get your scraper and then scrape it out into the trash. So I'm going to put in my gold cardstock. Always bend the cardstock to fit the cuts. Don't try to bend the paper. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Really nice. And now we do the next. So I love this next card. It does involve using the pen, so it's a couple more steps. I think it'll be worth it. So just like for the first card, we're going to choose R20, and that is the right setting for the 4.25 by 5.5 inch card. So as you can see, we're going to need 2 different types of pens, one for the flowers and sparkles and one for the words. So I went and chose matte instead of the card mat, and just like the other card, I'm just going to align it along the 6-inch vertical line and make sure that there's equidistant space all around the card. So for my base material, I'm going to choose cardstock, and it says to load the black pen in clamp A. So for this design, I'm going to be using my 0.4 fine tip black pen first, and then I think for the word part of the design, I'm going to use a black glitter pen. And this is just a gel pen. And then just like for the first card, we're going to align the crease along the 6-inch vertical line. And then make sure that the top and bottom are equidistant away from the 1-inch horizontal line and the 6-inch horizontal line. So first step is the fine tip black pen. So I'm just going to put that in slot A.
attention, don't wanna be alone. You never were a good liar.
Okay, so now I'm gonna remove my black tip pen and put the cover on, of course, and insert my black glitter pen. Sorry, I'm out of screen, but it is the black glitter gel pen.
Got nothing left to say. Now I'm running far away from you.
So I'm just gonna put the cap back on the pen and then again remove the mat from the cardstock. And I didn't realize this at first, but the bottom flowers didn't cut out. And when I looked back at the machine, one of the little pieces of petal was stuck on the knife blade. So I did redo this card just so I could show you the actual finished product. But yeah, you can see here the flower is not totally cut out on the bottom. And I'm gonna insert the gold backing cardstock and always fold that one or bend that one to fit into the inserts so you don't put too much pressure on the cuts. So for the teacher appreciation cards, I'll show you how I'm cutting out this one and show you the finished product of the first one. So we're going to select R20 again. And I realized on this pull down it has the dimensions for each option. So now we're going to select matte and then align it along the 6-inch vertical line again. So for these two cards, I'm going to be using the Charm Sampler, and this one comes with 5 different inserts. And so I'm just going to open up my card and align it against the 6-inch vertical line again. And this time I'm going to try to measure it and see if that helps or makes it easier to align the top and bottom. So I'm going to get my ruler and then using the 1-inch line, I'm going to try to get the card to be 1/4 inch above the 1-inch horizontal line and 1/4 inch below the 6-inch horizontal line. So you can see here it's a little bit short, so I'm going to try to move down the card like just a tiny bit.
You never were a good liar, so why the hell would you try to pull the wool over my eyes?
Okay, so I'm just going to take out the card as usual. And this card pack has 5 different colors of inserts. But for this one, I think I'm going to be using the teal. And at the end, I'll show you all the ones that I made while doing this. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you in my next video.
I never wanna tell you all my faults.